evening and welcome back to the 𝐿𝐿𝐼 channel where we discuss issues and trends facing the oil and gas industry. If you are new to the channel, kindly like, subscribe and share to stay updated with the current trends. We have with us today Pranav Kant, a veteran of the oil and gas sector and an expert in strategy and marketing. Pranav has extensive international experience working in Paris and Singapore in addition to India. He has held various leadership roles in Total, BP and APAR. So how was your day, sir?
Day has been most interesting with so many things going on and looking forward to our upcoming conference in Dubai. So plate full.
Yes, yes. So, sir, I'll get to the point. All right. So, for my first question for you is: for the last 4 weeks, you have been predicting rightly on the weakness in crude prices. Do you think we have touched the bottom and will witness a start of the reversal?
I think the reasons for being bearish on the crude oil, and this goes back to the time when the crude had touched about $124 to a barrel on the Brent. And today, as we speak, we are at about 96.7. So things have come a way bit, and particularly last week has been very interesting, where it really moved in a very large range, and at one time it was at about 91.8 and now it is at 96.772. So it has moved and it is still marginally lower than the previous week, but I guess we are nowhere close to getting back to 100 and plus. So we maintain that crude has further room on the downside with very, very limited potential onto the upside. And the main reason behind it is although the US demand has started to look good than what it was a couple of weeks back, but the China demand still is underwhelming. And we are yet to see further decline. And we hold the view that China is going to surprise onto the downside further. And we should not forget that China is still on a YTD basis in negative, which is a big thing. So further surprise onto the downside from the China, which would largely more than compensate for any kind of demand support from US and other key markets, including India. So further downside risk, I guess we would be headed lower side of the $95 in the coming week.
Okay. So moving on to my next question, which is: any major developments in the near future which will influence crude and natural gas prices?
Yes, one of the key topics of discussion and which is holding interest of everybody in the industry is the Iran deal negotiation. And it looks on the balance quite optimistic, but these are the kind of things where it's very difficult to take a call as to which way it would. It does appear more promising than any time in the recent weeks, but difficult call, and we would like to hold the view that it's still some time away. But should the deal come through, it would have a tremendous bearish impact on the prices. And when we say tremendous bearish impact, it could be more than 10% towards the downside, which could be the first reaction. And secondly, then it would get tapered off and market would stabilize. But I guess it's not immediate in the week ahead. It could still take some more time. Second part is on the supply side. That's where things are interesting and things are looking good. With the exception of Nigeria production crisis, everywhere else things are moving quite comfortably. So there are no risk onto the supply side to the market, including the supplies from Russia. So supply side is good. Demand side, as we mentioned, US is looking good, but the China would overpower any positive news. So overall, still bearish.
Okay. We shall see what happens next.
Yes.
Okay, these were some really great insights from you, sir. I'd like to thank you for being here with us today. It was a pleasure. Thank you all for watching. Kindly continue to show your support by liking and subscribing to the channel. Stay tuned for more.